Welcome, Gemini, to your wrapping up 2024 reading. This is for the next couple of months, seeing how you're wrapping this whole year up. And then, of course, getting that little sneak peek of what's coming to you in 2025. So let's get in here, guys, and see what's going on. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new, welcome, welcome. And cross watchers, of course. Wow. It's doing a reading like this is almost like, wow, 2 months. I mean, it makes it even seem quicker than it's already, like it's just around the corner. So let's look and see what is right around that corner. Best message coming towards the beautiful Gemini for wrapping up 2024. Best message for the both months. We do have being on the lookout for some challenges, some obstacles coming your way. We are going to be in Mercury retrograde November 25th through December 15th. So, you also want to watch that as well, especially since it seems to be kind of your challenging year this year, that Mercury retrogrades, kind of pushing you back a little bit, I've noticed, throughout 2024. So kind of be wary of that as well. I've noticed they haven't been on your favorable side this year. Kind of hit you harder than most other signs, especially this year for some reason. But I don't know why, but it seems like Virgo has kind of got the same thing going on. So it could just be the Mercury itself. But let's see what's going on over here. So be on the kind of lookout over here. Be a little weary of things that are going to want to challenge you, put you into some hot spots, put you into some challenges, put you into, complicated situations. So making you rebuild. So you might want to rebuild, rethink, making you want to kind of, it's almost like the recovery kind of zone over here. So, but it does feel like your confidence will grow from this situation. It does feel like, you're going to end this year out with some growth, some rebuilding. If it wasn't working, then we can, work it out, make it work, redirect some energy, tackle some of your top priorities as well that might not have been working out. Maybe you have to rework those. The architect is also a great thing because it also says you might be redecorating as well. You might feel like, you know what, I'm tired of the way the house looks. I'm going to redecorate. I want things to look different. But it's also talking about collaboration, some teamwork coming in, building something. That's crazy. You have the architect building something, some long-term goals. Like I said, a lot of you, it does feel like you're kind of reworking something that's not working, right? It's almost like, instead of giving up on the situation because it is challenging, you're like, no, I'm going to fix it. I'm going to, try to fix this success. I'm not going to allow it to get away from me. I have a new idea. I have some new concepts about the situation. I'm going to redo this with your sudden awareness that, I am a little, in discontent about this situation. And you might even feel like, I don't know. It just feels like instead of disconnecting from this situation, you're going to brainstorm about the situation. You see what I'm saying? That's such a Gemini thing to do. When you really love, something. So it's more like spending time in your head, kind of dreaming, focusing on these aspirations, giving it extra focus, really trying to bring that into reality, really trying to make that work, taking control where control is. If you really want to save that money, it looks like at the end of the year, you will save that money. You will penny pinch until it is saved, until you can afford to do what you want to do. And making this a really crucial point right now to really tackle this. So, if you got a goal in mind, wow, you're really going to go, head first into this situation for your victory. So I love that, coming out victorious in the end, right? Well, going to put in all that extra work. Wow. Okay. So I do see a lot of determination over here and consistently putting energy where energy is needed. So if they said that, Gemini was giving up, it was like, no, they just took a step back for a second. They didn't give up. No. Because they said never say die. I want this. No, I'm just taking a little breather so I can think about what the next move is. Yeah. Yeah, heart of the source. I've got all this. I've got this. This is mine. You're giving it all your heart energy. This is something you're passionate about and you're going to go for it. You got the Holy Grail. Oh, yeah. Self-discovery. You are what you seek. Oh, yeah. Definitely, that's the Ace of Cups right there, but that's the overall, goal, victory. That's mine. Yeah. So, yeah. It's kind of funny, too, because it's kind of like I do see you kind of taking, because of this Four of Cups. Oh, they took a step back. They're not going to do anything about it. No. It's just reevaluating the situation. No. So really leaving 2024 with your Holy Grail. Really got that. I've got this. This is mine. I reworked it, and it's a plan and work, and I've got it. Victory. Wow, so setting out the end of the year in victory, whether it's love, whatever it is, saving that money for, that new furniture because I'm redecorating the house, whatever you're doing. So let's have that sneak peek over here of 2025. Wow, this is just kind of like the overall theme here. Queen of Keys coming out. Wow. That's your own card there. That's the Queen of Swords. That's saying, this is me. I'm tackling it, and look at how powerful I am. That's a very powerful card in the Akashic Records here, guys. This card represents a woman of authority. Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. This is you as authority. She is sensitive, helpful, and thoughtful. She is confident in her authority, but always happy to celebrate the success of others. She could be love interest for you or someone in your life. Besides referring to a positive woman or business, this card can also represent you or another who is about to climb the ladder of success. Well, we're talking about you now, aren't we? So this is you getting ready to climb that mountain of success. Well, you already did it. You have the Holy Grail. So you're going to go right into 2025. Right? It doesn't matter if it's in January, February. It doesn't matter. You're going to feel like I just climbed to my dreams. Putting out new aspirations, putting out new goals and desires, looking at all of the small increments. Look at where I came from. I am building. There's that building. Oh, wow. Sorry, guys. I still have my cold. Yeah, this is where you're looking at all the fine details. You're putting out a blueprint. I mean, literally, the architect is a blueprint. This is a blueprint of, now I'm looking at everything around me. So I can say, this is what I'm doing. Making plans, dating things, maybe even manifesting with dates. You know what? I will have this done by July. I'm going to do this now, and I'm going to have it done in July. Boom. You keep setting goals and records like that, it will be done in July. Right? Because you have the will, wisdom, and mind. Wow. Putting the powerful three within yourself together at work. Mind, body, soul, but this one's will, wisdom, mind. So, that's number 20. Well, that's a balance. That's a balance in itself. This says it brings time of enormous power, balance, and expression. The first three rays of the energies of divine move within you equally. Power and will, love, wisdom, and intellect or mind. You are working intimately with the ascended masters who are linked to these energies. So pretty much you're putting all this time, taking advantage of the time to use with your power. Because you're saying, this is where my courage is. This is where I want to move. These are nothing less than divine forces moving through you so that you can manifest the power of the world. Right? So you're saying, the world is my oyster. If I can do this, and I know I can stay courageous, and if I can end the year this way, then I can definitely suit up and start putting the same kind of power into 2025, because now I know how to navigate. And you're going to find that you're having all these alternate options to work with you. Finding that you're going to have these maybe people, places, situations, ideas, opportunities standing next to you to be helpful for you as you're moving along. Right? Absolutely. And anything that you feel like it's changing and I can't seem to move out of that, I'll just try again. Why you try again? Because that's what you learned over here. If it's something I really love, I'm not going to just throw it away. I will rework it. I will keep moving. You will make your decision. You'll take the action with that confidence. It's just going to build you up. So I just feel like 2025, you're just like, and I'm building up this confidence so that I can get to the blessings. So it's really, 2025 looks like a big blessing for you. It looks like this is a place where you're going to, really power up, learning, right, how to grow, and allowing your good fortune to bless you. Like I said, never say die. So it's just going to be very important that, you slave to the grind kind of situation, right? But it's still going to be a transformation that you're looking for, something that's going to allow you to nurture the situation, keep your coins where your coins need to be, right? But it's also going to be you being very reliable to yourself. Wow. And then finding people coming around you as well. I mean, you might even have this beautiful, Capricorn, around you, or a Leo around you who's like, hey, let me help you out over here. Let me give you a hand. Let me help you with this situation. Here, I got a good idea. And then you're like, oh, sweet. We can work together. So, wow. That's amazing, guys. Okay, so very amazing. So let's just get a card over here really fast and see what kind of the overall message is for 2025, and then we'll get some angel messages with some numerology, some angel message. Yeah, miraculous energy, because you're putting all this divine, power into what you're doing. So you're making miracles happen, going after the miracles. So you have the Ace of Cups straight to the peace, being relaxed, feeling like things become miracles. This does not mean that you will not have ups and downs. Obviously, we already talked about the ups and downs. This didn't go in my favor. I'm going to learn to pick myself back up, right? Nice. And the more you keep moving, the more you're finding the peace within yourself as well. So I do feel like 2025 is going to be a little more peaceful, right? It's kind of crazy because I do feel like for a lot of you Geminis, the beginning of 2024 was a little peaceful, but then it became a little more imbalanced. Right, and then it went kind of back, but then it just kind of, it's kind of like, not bad, but not great. Could have been better, I feel. 3333, social skills. Hope, optimism, liberation, success, prosperity, excitement, and enthusiasm is how you're leaving 2024. So Spirit says if you're seeing a lot of threes, it could be 333 a lot. Okay, 3 o'clock, whatever it is. It could even be 433. Maybe you're just seeing the 33s at the end. However it is, if you're seeing these numbers, they're letting you know that the problems you have today will eventually disappear. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on life, since your luck may be about to change. Wow, we just seen that. It is time to put to use your captivating energy and inspirational personality. Don't let your ego get the best of you. You know what you're supposed to do. You're reworking the situation. I feel like that's why you have the Four of Cups there. You're kind of looking at 3 cups down. Well, what is it saying? Don't just look at the 3 cups, right? Let's go ahead and look at the Ace of Cups, which is what? Your Holy Grail. Okay, so very nice. That's a great way to end it out. And I do feel like, your social skills, like I said, there could be somebody there helping you. Okay, and 2025 message, please, for 2025 is 5555. Man, you're getting a lot of four of everything. It's the quadruple signs over here. Clarity. Great transformation, major changes, opportunity, fast pace, forward process. You aren't a victim of circumstance, rather you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to the shift. That's crazy because that's exactly what it's saying. I'll just keep trying again. Wow. Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you are accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. Wow. And that's what it says. The overall message, for 2025 was really, building, having these miracles, looking at all the intricate details of a situation so that you can get to the blessings. Something holds me back, I'm going to dig deep. Why? Because I kind of learned to do that in November and December, where I'm really digging now. Not saying you weren't doing it before, it's just a different kind of dig. It's a different kind of clarity. It's something that's like, but you're realizing it's good because it's increasing good fortune, right? And you're literally telling them, I'm not, if you're talking to someone else, I'm not giving up. I'm actually looking at it from a different viewpoint. So you're definitely going to want to look at things differently. And like I said, it's coming straight over here as well. It's like, I get it. Readjustments, 1616. That's exactly what it is right now. That's crazy. That's literally the bottom of the deck was all about readjustments, overcoming the obstacles. Wow. Support and comfort. See, it says your level of self-control is sufficient to make things right. On the horizon is possibility of beginnings a new romantic or platonic friendships, as well as the chance to become and begin a life anew with a person from one's past. Everything will fall into places. But that's just crazy, because that's exactly what it's talking about. It's talking about how you're readjusting now in 2024 and which is going to carry over. That's amazing. Beautiful reading, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.